Ahoy there, YouTube! I'm back again today for another Kickstarter critique where I take a look at a different Kickstarter tabletop game every weekday at 1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, giving my honest thoughts on how that project is being ran. And today, I am very excited to be checking out the 59th most popular project on Kickstarter right now. That is Bah Humbug and the 12 Games of Christmas, a giftable box of holiday games for gamers, kids, and grandmas too, featuring Victorian-styled animal artwork, presumably, by Small Furry Games. It's already raised $11,000. It's going to happen. Fantastic. What's up in the chat? Just in time for Christmas 2025. Love the marquee already. I'm excited to see this one. Likewise, that's part of the reason why I chose this. Honestly, that's a lie. The reason why I chose this is because my good friend Evan is one of the 12 game designers who has games in this. And I also do agree. I love the marquee right here. I see 1 to 12 players. I'm immediately like, whoa, there's a 12-player game in there. Awesome. 15 to 45 minutes to play, so we're going to have various different links in these games. I imagine some that are lighter, some that are heavier, and ages 12 plus, 13 games in one box. Now, one thing I would say here is I might mention that the 13 games are done by 13 different designers, because here's my line of thinking. When I hear that someone has 13 games in one box, I say, wow, that's probably 13 pretty damn mediocre games. Like, that's just what I've been preconditioned to think. The 56-in-1 card I had for my Game Boy when I was a kid. You know, the 256 CD-ROMs in one game. You know, like one of those things. But knowing that these are from different designers, already from... that's knowledge that I have from the outside, it makes me much more likely to like this game. And I'm trying to think that if I didn't know that these were from 12 different designers... I would think less of this game, I think. So I feel like that's something that we might want to spotlight on the marquee, just somewhere, is that these are all from different designers. Because honestly, just when I see 13 games to one, that in my mind makes, wow, they designed 13 games. That's really spreading yourself thin. But that's not the case. Then funded in 3 days, we got, it's showcasing the artwork, whatever. I'm sure there's more information that would be important, like stretch goals or price potentially, because I imagine... looking at this, this is probably going to be a pretty relatively low price. I look at these components and they look like pretty standard, fair components. A decent price. Like the box. Liking the box is always when you go in the video, I'm thinking 3 things. Do I want it? Can you do it? In games by 12 designers. See, so that part's cut off. So that part of the description is cut off. And I honestly think that the 12 designers is more important than a lot of other stuff. Like, I think we could cut grandma out of this. I don't think like there's that many grandmas on Kickstarter. But let me know in the comments below. My bad mouth, like, sorry grandmas, if there's a huge Kickstarter grandma market, like, big ups. I guess my grandma was on the cutting edge. She was all over QVC back in the day. As always, when you go in the video, though, I'm thinking 3 things. Do I want it? Can you do it? How much is it? Let's go.
Bah Humbug and the 12 Games of Christmas. 'Twas the month before Christmas, and the guests in the house were all busy or stressed or completely tuned out. Then one clever guest revealed a little green box. I brought games, they said. Not just one, but a lot. There were 13 inside, and each was unique. How about this one, they said, as they all took a peek. Soon everyone gathered, engaging their brains. They giggled and shouted as they tried all the games. There was trick-taking, bluffing, and each played a part as they
I gotta say, I do love this video, but the cutting from, like, actual prototype gameplay to the stock photo, it just makes me laugh for some reason. It's good. I do like this video a lot, though. I think this is a video that it maybe isn't the best on, like, Kickstarter, but I feel like this is a great kind of, like, advertising on Facebook kind of thing. Like, advertising to your grandma kind of thing, almost. Which, I mean, it's just interesting.
Passed around cards with quaint animal art. As they shouted, Bah Humbug, and raced for the tokens, the table was merry. The silence was broken. With all at the table, no one was alone. And in no time, their house, it felt more like a home.
I feel like they did a really great job on this video showcasing the different styles of games, which was something that obviously was really concerned to me. I like how it isn't whitewashed. Yeah, that as well. Like, there was a whole gambit of people in that video.
Why not keep Bah Humbug nearby on a shelf and sit at the table, no matter the weather? For a Christmas of memories is a Christmas that's better.
That looks really good. I just want to know the price, and I imagine it's probably going to be I am predicting that I'm going to immediately after I see the price say, I wish that was on the marquee. I think that should be on the marquee, because I'm going to guess it's good. I'm going to guess we're talking 35 or below, and when you're looking at that price range, I think you always advertise that, because you're getting down to that price where people don't even think that much about the Kickstarter. They just throw the $35. Though I agree the stock video segment is funny. Okay, it wasn't just me. I was like I didn't mind him. It was just like, oh, that's not bad. Okay. We're small furry games, and we design and support simple social games that come in small packages with a focus on sustainability and great storytelling. We got a bunch of people here in the customer service. Awesome. Let's see. They did Bah Humbug's 12 Days of Christmas bluffing game, PNP. Yeah, on Board Game Geek, and I think this is what I tagged it as. Oh, well. Biggest mistake of my life. So it raised $1,400, 227 people. They backed it, they liked it, and then they finally came out. They're like, hey, we got a whole bunch of more games. We're going to bundle it with our original game. We're going to put it into a small box. We're going to have all these designers who are out there sharing this, which means it's going to get funded pretty easily, probably. This is really smart. This is honestly really smart. And you see people in like comic books and do this sort of stuff all the time, where they just lump together a bunch of people, and then those people all promote it on their social media and their platforms, and then it just automatically, at the very minimum, gets funded. I've seen a lot of card games, like small card games do that, where they'd have like indie comics as the characters. And so all these indie comics are like, oh, you want to check out this? We're a featured character in the game. And it's really smart. I love when I see stuff like this, which makes me feel good. So do I want it? Yes. Can you do it? Yeah, I feel comfortable with that. I feel like if you have enough... I feel like if you're working there with 13 designers, 12 other designers close enough to give you these games, that you probably have enough of a... You probably know enough to get everything you need to get done. That the project is going to get from point A to point B being my house. So can you do it? Yeah, I feel good on this one. Do I want it? Yeah. Yeah, I do. And then how much is it? Hopefully I don't beat around the bush when we get to the price. We call it Bah Humbug. We released it in 2021 in print and play. I know. I figured it out. We couldn't fool me. We played with our own family and loved it so much. Fun, short, and easy for everyone to learn. We didn't want to stop. K. Real person quote. New for 2023. Victoria-inspired 12 Days of Christmas cards. Oh, these are going to be some of the components in the game. So they were like, hey, here's the components in the game. See if you can make a game with these mechanisms. That's really smart. The artwork by Ola Bondarek. I'm assuming, by the way, that's what they did. I'm not saying that is 100% what they did. I'm just imagining in my mind that's what they did. Because I've seen other people do stuff like this, where they give game designers like a certain parameters, limitations, say, hey, make a game out of just this. Which is always, it breeds creativity, I think. Bah Humbug, a bluffing game for 2 to 5 players. So now they're talking about all the games. How to play. Oh, yes. Okay, I don't know if that's exactly what I wanted there. There's no talking. Am I really going to know how to play this, or am I going to need to still look at the rules after this? Because that feels like one where I might need to still look at the rules. Will you win by being naughty or nice now with 12 additional games? And if I see one video like that sows discontent in my mind that you are not giving me an actual how to play video, you're giving me a nice little teaser, a good taste, a good 60, 70%, but I'm still going to have to go dig into the rules for the 30%, which is going to entail with me either just reading the entire rule booklet or flipping through pages until your rule booklet looks all beat up. So that was a lot based off just one how to play video, but I just don't like how to play videos that don't how to teach you how to play. 12 times drummers drumming, 11 pipers piping, 10 lords leaping, 9 ladies dancing, 8 maids. I like this already. That's really cool. I'm excited to play whatever trick taking game is in this deck now. After seeing that, that's how many cards is that? So that is 20, and I'm just in my brain trying to figure it out. 23, 33, 42, 50, 57, 63, 68, 72, 75. So 78 cards. Okay. Plus we got a bunch of other cards. Dual use, postman, mantle clocks, 12 frames. Cool. Rule booklet. Hopefully we can click on that. See that? How to play. Mail letters. Yeah, so this is all the extra stuff that I would need to know in between. Okay, things. Peek inside the rule booklet. There we go. Love seeing that. Clicked on it. Did it go anywhere? There it is. Made for the holidays. Give it as a gift for 2022. Wow. Oh, you can print a gift sheet and give it, say, hey, this is what I got you. Okay, cool. I've seen this a couple times and I like it. I mean, why not? It's not a thing that I do because I don't have a printer. I wish. just one day. This is exactly the kind of game that my wife loves. Included games. Unique original items. So we have, and this is nice. I do like this. I'm not the biggest fan of the fact that we haven't really gotten a big breakdown of all the games included. I feel like that would have been great if the next video, instead of just a how to play of one specific game, was more like, hey, here's a rundown of what all 12 of these games are. And that would have been nice. So what do we got? So we got some solo games mixed in here. It goes up to, this is nice. This is nice. Dexterity, press your luck. Bluffing, card shedding, press your luck. I do like that. What is this? Mail letters to your true love and boast to everyone in town. Will you win by being the naughtiest, the best liar by being the nicest, catching other liars? Game designed by Emily Millix, Florida, USA. Not a fan of that curse. This is kind of hard to read for dummies like me. Move, recruit, and lock animals for the Christmas parade as you compete. So now, okay, so now we are getting a little postcard of each one. Okay, cool. Take backsies. I like this. This is better than not having it at all. The Duke's daughter, the giving spirit. Evan, well, what? 'Tis better to give it than it is to receive. In this trick-taking game, try not to collect more than anyone else, or this giving spirit will come to haunt you. Okay, so cool. And chances are you're going to like a couple of those games. Bonus games. Whoa! These new and additional games expand the collection for solo players or a room full of holiday guests. So that's why didn't we? So that's kind of. Why didn't we just add that to here? Maybe it's because they ran out of space for like the side thing. Either way. Still, awesome information to know. That's like nitpick aside. That's still awesome. Because that's what I was wondering, is instead it went up to 12 players. Solo up to 12. Fancy chart. Yes, love it. Pledge levels $2. Print and play $12. $19. Stocking stuffer. This is the downloadable. What is this? This is like a weird version. PDF rule booklet, 1 complete deck, 1 win tokens. Oh, and then there's going to be the fancy deluxe box. 29. Still, $29. Like I said, under $35. I don't even think twice. And I go to myself, I say to that main image, I don't care about this funded in, well, that's funded in 3 hours. That's the new, that's the new one. I don't care if it's funded in 3 days. I know how the green bar works. The overwhelming majority of people are here, already know how Kickstarter works. I want to know that, dang, $39, $29, what the hell? It was cheap. $29. I don't even think twice about that. I feel like that video is really well done. I think you get people in there. I feel like we beat around the bush. Like, look how much more information we said was more important than the price. So yeah, I feel like we dragged our feet there. And I know we could get in the support. We could just go over to the left side. But once again, as I always mention, because people have always mentioned it to me in the comments, if you're on iOS or if you're on mobile, that's an extra click that you might not want to make. So just include it interweaved in your story. And then here we go. 1 copy you for 1 copy for a friend, which makes sense because then we have that that cool little thing that you could print off. And I say to myself, why don't you just have this way higher? Like, why not have the price way higher and then have that thing right here? We're like, oh, that's a cool idea. Ha ha ha. I kind of like that idea. That's what I'm going to do for my friend Greg or whatever. Retailer savings, cool. Shipping. So let's check out the pledge levels. Joy to the world. 32 people sitting on the fence. 2 people that are retailers. Print and plays. We got 15. The Humbug. The 208. That's weird. Oh, never mind. Yeah, I thought there was an extra pledge level. Wasn't it like a, wasn't this one the weird one? Yeah, the $19 stocking stuffer. That one seemed odd to me. That's not. Is it not available? Was that a Kickstarter? Was that a stocking stuffer? USA only. Okay. Why would I want... That's so weird. Okay, anywho. The majority of people, yeah, I imagine that the $29 pledge level, yeah, 208, that looks good. I also wish I knew the shipping already. I feel like we're definitely beating around the bush on that as well. How much is it? Weird. Oh, there it is. But it is right after the pledge area, which I love. I wish that was just industry standard, period. USA, $10 for copy, $18.23. So they lowered the shipping because, man, they were getting jacked in Canada before. So 1 copy, I'm now looking at $39. That's still around about what I was expecting to pay, honestly. I said anything under 35, I'd probably put it on the marquee, and with the shipping being at 39, that's rock solid. With shipping, that is $3 a game. Ooh, fancy chart. Less than $2.25 a game with shipping that is $3. Oh, the 10 copies. Oh, wow. Yeah. You get 10 copies. They're definitely saving there on the shipping. What the hell needs 10 copies of the game, though? I guess, you know what? I guess if this was just a gift, like, yeah, I'm just going to buy 10 of these and I'm going to hand these out as a Christmas gift for the rest of my life. Why not? Like, have that be its own pledge. Forget making it a retail pledge. Just your Christmas shopping, your white elephant gift giving is done forever type of pledge. All right, anywho, why back now? Stretch goals, 29,000 or 1,000. Oh, so here's the stretch goals. All right. They have it set up like a Christmas tree, so we start at the bottom. How much do we have raised? We have raised $11,000. So 500 Facebook followers, 100,000 email subs. What's this mean? What do we get? Unlock stocking stuff for pledge level. I think, is that it? I don't know what this means. 5,075 or 175 games, and then we get what? Sturdier. So this one's, I don't get it. Okay, sturdier box material, international fulfillment available. Upgrade box design, additional game development. Interesting. Premium bag of bits is an add-on. Yeah. Pandemic game manufacturing. So if we get there, we're going to go to the gold standard. The people who do Pandemic, that sort of thing. All right, that pledge area, I liked it at first, and now I don't, because I don't really get, like, how does this work? How does that side work? I don't understand what we hit at 5,075. Is that just funded? Like, I feel like they're trying to tell me a lot of information here, which I like, and why they're making the stretch goals the way they are, and making them in a clean and clear laid out way. Like, oh, this is how much money we need, or 500 games, because, you know, that's the print run. It just didn't. Oh, there's more info here for backers. We'll fulfill your order via the Game Crafter in Madison, Wisconsin. Oh, so they're going to be the Game Crafter to USPS, sponsor of the channel, by the way. They do sponsor the Game Crafter Spotlight Game of the Month. For small free games, this is basically our break-even point. This is just to get the thing out the door. 14,500 or approximately 500 games. For backers, your printed game will come in a sturdy, custom box with the graphic design upgrade. The rulebook will get visual enhancements. Your printed game will come in a sturdy, custom box. What did it come in before? Okay. This fills in a lot of the gaps I was having about the stretch goals, though. Who we are, small furry games, the people, the stuff, the things. Hey, it's Evan! People, awesome. Is there anything else I need? I don't think so. I got my shipping. I got everything I need. Let's go check out the FAQ, the updates, comments, give this one a grade. No FAQs. Did I have questions? I was thinking. Not really. I mean... First week, 250 games and backer shipping update. We were halfway to 500 games, 14 hard. So we have no comments, 1 comment, 0 comments, 0 comments, 0 comments, 0 comments. Wow! Whatever you are doing in these updates is not engaging to anyone at all. Like, that's rough. 343 people. You gotta figure, you have, I would imagine, you at a very minimum have 12 other game designers who are probably pretty interested in the success of this Kickstarter, because, you know, their game's just gonna get out to more people. And the fact that you have listed 1 comment in 7 updates means you need to take a look at what we're doing in these updates and seriously readjust. Because this, like, that's just not engaging. Woohoo! We just met our initial funding goal. A heartfelt thank you to everyone who has pledged so far. You helped us fund in the first 3 days, which is fantastic. Well done, guys. So it's just one person. Ask people questions. Get people engaged. What do you think about this? What do you think about that? Like, you got to get people talking in some way, shape, or form. How do you think we can spread the buzz? Some sort of I don't know, like something there. I'm a bit confused on the Spiral Bound rule booklet. The $29 back inscription says it's included, i.e. guaranteed, but the campaign says that it's a stretch goal. Is it guaranteed at $29 or not? Hi, PTL. I'm all very sorry for the confusion. Let me clarify. All $29 pledge levels will come with the full printed rule booklet with the games included inside. At the lower funding level, it is likely to be a saddle-stitch rule booklet like most modern game rule booklets, but at a higher funding level, we may be able to upgrade it to a spiral binding so it's easier to flip through the rules and keep them open to the page game you want. Okay, so what I want to see here is them answering in a timely manner, and this is a very in-depth, full-fledged answer. Thank you for clarifying, coming back, all this information, just great. This looks like some rock-solid customer service. And I feel good. I feel good. Let's get a grade on this one. Do I want it? Yes, I do. You know, chances are you're going to like some of these games. Like, period. Like, there's 13 of them. Different genres, different categories, low player counts, high player counts, variety of different game designers. Yes. Do I want it? Yes. I feel like the video was well done. Can you do it? Yeah, I feel comfortable. You haven't done a game yet, but just the customer service, the amount of shop talk you're talking, and now the fact that I know that you're going through the Game Crafter, which, once again, they do a great job at what they do, and they're only getting better, which makes me feel good. So, can you do it? Yeah, I feel comfortable. But how much is it? Price is very reasonable. We're looking at $39 for 13 games. Like, yeah. So, at the end, the only thing, the nitpicks, some minor things here and there, I didn't particularly like the organization of the page. I feel like we could have mentioned that price a lot earlier on. The updates definitely leaving a lot to be desired there. At the end of the day, I'd say this is a solid B+. I feel like it's a really rock solid campaign. But let me know. What do you think? Comments below. What's your grade for Bah Humbug and the 12 Games of Christmas? Also, if you enjoyed the content, please be sure to click on that subscribe button down below, as I am trying to hit 13,000 subscribers before the end of the year. It would be my biggest 2 weeks ever, but hey, why not give it a whirl? And as always, thanks for your time, YouTube. Bye-bye.